Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining you the problem mirror distance of an integer. So it was asked in weekly contest 481 of Leetcode. So let's read out the problem. You are given an integer n, define its mirror distance as absolute value of n minus reverse of n, where reverse of n is the integer found by reversing the digit of n. Return an integer denoting the mirror distance of n, which is absolute of x, denotes the absolute value of x. Okay, yeah, so let's look into some of the examples. We have 25, so let's go to the board and see. So okay, in the first example we have n as 25, and they have asked us to find uh, absolute value of n minus uh, reverse of n. So basically in the question they'll give n and we have to find the reverse of n, then we'll have to take n minus reverse of n, and we need to uh, display the absolute value of that. So if n minus reverse of n is negative, so we'll have to display only the positive, only the value, not the sign part. So this is the question they've asked. So here in this example, only the thing is you'll have to know how to find the reverse of n. So in coding, so in real world, what you can do is reverse of n is going to be you start taking digits from right to left. So first you're getting 5, then you're getting 2. So this you have got. So n minus let me call reverse of n as reverse of n, rn. So this is going to be 25 minus 52, which is minus 27, and then we need to find the absolute value of this thing, right? N minus reverse of n, so it is going to be 27. So okay, here we can find like reverse of n from right to here, but in coding how do you find it? So in coding what we are trying to do is we will take one temporary variable, okay, we'll call it test tempo underscore n, and assign the n's value. Why I'm taking this? Because in the end we need the value of n. Now I'll take one reverse of n value variable, initially it is 0. I'll run a loop while this temporary variable is greater than 0. So if it is greater than 0, then what I'm trying to do is I will take the rightmost value in this temporary variable. And how you take it, how do you get a rightmost value? Since numbers are in decimal, so if you modulo with 10, you will get the rightmost value. Now you have 25. If you modulo with 10, you are getting 5. Rightmost value we are getting, right? So what I'll try to do is I will increase this. See, whatever number here is there, this in this number I'll have to insert the rightmost value. So let's say in some initially it is 0 only. So I'll just add the rightmost value, which is going to be temporary of n modulo 10. We have added. Now since you have added this, you'll have to you want to remove this. How do you remove this? Divide it by 10. If you divide 25 by 10, your answer is going to be 2. So 5 is removed effectively. So what we are going to do is temporary of n is equal to temporary of n divided by 10, right? Okay, so now I think here something is missing, right? Before this one line will come, I'll tell you how. Initially reverse of n was 0. Now adding 5 to that, so reverse of n now have value 5, and then your temporary n has got value of, after this you have got value of 2. Now again we'll come to a while loop. Temporary of n is 2, it is greater than 0, right? So we'll enter into it. Now if you do temporary modulo 10, so you are getting 2. So when you add 2 to this, so your answer is going to be 7, but you should get effectively as a reverse value of that 52. So how do you get that? So if you multiply this Rn by 10, Rn is equal to Rn into 10 if you do. So what effectively what it is happening is, it's like 5 is there, you are multiplying it by 10, it is going to 50. So one additional 0 is coming here at this position. Now we can add the temporary of n modulo 10. So if you add plus 7, it is going to be 50. Sorry, it was 2, right? So it is going to be 52. So it is effectively reversed. And in this position, 2 divided by 10 is going to be 0. So now 0 greater than 0 false. So effectively what we are saying is temporary of n is getting reduced and reverse of n is getting reversed. Okay, so this is the code, and then at the end, when you come out of the loop, you'll have to just return absolute value of n minus Rn. So yeah, this is the pseudo code. How do we solve this problem? So basically, how to reverse a number is done using this piece of code. So this was the main crux of the problem. If you had understood this, then you would have easily solved this problem. So let's try to code it up. I had already written code. Let me just erase it and then write in front of you. So I'll take temporary of n, which is n, and I'll take one reverse n, which is initially 0. I was taking a loop while temporary of n is greater than 0. Now first thing is, we'll have to multiply this reverse of n by 10, and then now we have to add this reverse of n. What we'll have to add? Temporary of n modulo 10, and then you have to divide temporary of n by 10. When you're coming out of the loop, just return n minus reverse of n. Let's try to run it. Okay, here k white is coming. Yeah, it is getting accepted. Let's try to submit it. So yeah, it got accepted and beats 100% of the user. So in this way, you could have easily solved the problem. So the main thing was, how do you reverse the number? So this is a piece of code wherein you can reverse the number, and you can take multiple examples and try to dry run. So you'll understand how this piece of code is working. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.